All right,
Hey
man.
everybody, what's up? This is Robin. I'm here. Arcade, we're doing an E3, pre E3, do we
E3
care or
pre
not
E3 word.
pre E3. Can't get it together today. We're doing a podcast for you guys, a live podcast at that. And not only is it me and yours, I know y'all was like, damn, they ain't gonna laugh this time. No, we're not, because we have the whole arcade team, less a couple people here in the chat with us. Everybody say hello.
What's popping?
What's up?
What up?
So we're all here, and Jers, ironically enough, has decided to be the moderator for the evening. So we're going to let him kick it off and kind of describe to you guys what we're going to do.
I'm gonna keep it real simple. What we gonna do is give a fuck and not give a fuck. That's what we gonna do because we don't really give a shit about what y'all think. We just care about what we think, and that's what we gonna share with you. So, E3 is coming. We're what? Less than a week away. It starts Sunday, right? So, what we want to do is we want to just talk about some rumored games that we might see and some games that we know we'll see, and just basically talk about if we care about them or not, and expand a little and just talk shit and be stupid. So, unless y'all want a better explanation, which y'all ain't gonna get, we might as well get started. So, I'll leave it up to y'all. Y'all want to start with rumors or y'all want to start with the known quantities?
I think we should start with the rumors, get that out the way.
All right, cool. One for rumors. Nobody else said nothing. We'll go with that. All right.
Rumors work.
Oh, okay. That's enough. Two is cool. Leave me alone. All right, so let's get to the rumor list. Now, the first game I have on the rumor list we're going to talk about is Bethesda is once again having their own E3 conference, which was surprising to a lot of people because last year was their first one, and everybody wondered what they showed, being that they never had one before, and they dropped Fallout 4 on everybody.
Fucking
So
Fallout.
now they're like, well, so soon after Fallout, they have another one. What could they be showing? Because it's not going. I doubt they'd have it just for DLC and that's it. So Elder Scrolls 6 is the rumor. So, oh god. Well, we know how she feel about it. We know how G feel about it. So we ain't even finna ask them if they care or not, because they just told you. So
You trying to silence me, dog? I can't tell you how I feel.
hey, hold on. Before we even get into this, just know I got mute powers right now. So I will around the horn your ass.
We're going like around the horn. That's gonna be fun.
So just don't piss me off, right? So all right. So Ken, do you care about Elder Scrolls 6 or do you not care?
I personally care. I think it's about time for a new single player Elder Scrolls experience.
Ugh.
Good open world games kind of. I mean, it's gonna be a little different on these new consoles, so I think it's gonna be dope.
All right, Peagle.
I care a little bit, just because I enjoyed Skyrim. I never finished it, but I enjoyed playing it. Never finished it. Never finished it.
I don't think anybody finishes.
You know
I ain't
what?
got the
I
time
never
for
that.
finished it either.
Nobody finishes those games. It's not a game.
Nah, this character over here finished that shit.
Never mind. All
right, Nor.
Stamina for that.
How you feeling, Nor? Welcome, by the way. You actually you were right on time. You weren't even really late. We just started like 2 minutes ago, so
We don't even hear you.
we can't hear you, bruh. Get it together.
No.
You not muted, so I don't know why we can't hear you. Technical difficulties.
Is
We
he
gonna
still
give him a
talking?
second. Nah, he going to, I guess, try to figure it out.
Cause I was like,
Wah, wah. Well, I guess we'll just keep going while he get his mic together. We could double back and see how he felt about it, so we don't mitigate his opinion or anything. I think y'all pretty much know I don't give a shit. but you know, I'm happy for y'all. I'll put it like that. Like, you know, I never played an Elder Scrolls game. I don't think I'm about to start now. So I don't really know what else to say.
Same here.
Um, so we will go to the next game.
No,
Damn, we're
we
not even
won't
going. No,
either.
no, we
Well,
not. I want to talk.
no,
I
that's
got
what we're
things to
not
say.
gonna do.
Oh God.
You
Nah,
gonna
you
put
right.
some
You right.
respect
Game
on the
doing
You
that.
man's
gotta leave out the
name.
most passionate people.
It's a lot of niggas that you gonna put respect on their name, but Bethesda gonna be the first one
Oh God. You know
That's
what?
the
Don't.
first respect for the.
today,
Yeah.
Yeah, the first one of the chat, right?
tonight.
Let's respect your name for the evening.
What's the
Yeah,
over under on that?
it's going 12. We gonna go over too. All right, talk y'all shit. Go ahead. Let me know when you done or when you finish.
First of all, I resent the fact that somebody had the nerve to say that you don't finish Skyrim. It had a fucking story. You can finish that shit. First of all. Second of all, yes, bitch. Yes, I need it. Give it to me right now in my hands. Like, I need that game. And they need to do it just like they did Fallout last year. They need to announce that shit and then drop that shit like 5 months later. I need it.
So you really think they gonna have Elder Scrolls 6 ready a year after Fallout?
I don't see why not. Shit. Because I want it.
Bethesda don't be dropping games for like half a decade, man.
Do you think I can?
I don't care, nigga. I don't care.
My bad.
Yeah.
G, what you got?
Yeah. So since he didn't really go into this, I want to kind of drop everything that they were saying. So they were saying for the Skyrim remaster, obviously it's going to have updated HD graphics or whatever, but they're also talking about releasing it with all the DLC. And they was talking about mod support on Skyrim, which is like a really, really huge thing because they just did that shit with Fallout 4, and Bethesda can just take all of my money now, like that can actually go down like right now. And I think that if they're actually working on it, because it's rumored and they announced the rumor like a week before Bethesda's supposed to go online or whatever, but that's probably, which probably means that it's probably gonna happen, but. I'm fucking stoked for that, and my girlfriend's probably gonna be mad at me again because this is going down.
Who you looking at, bro?
That's the true test of your relationship, to be honest. I
Surviving.
mean, you thought hardships and financial struggles was gonna be it, but no, it's surviving a Bethesda game. To be honest,
Hey, can anybody hear Nora or no?
Nah, I still can't
Nah,
hear.
we still don't hear you. Isn't there a way you go into settings and like pick your mic or something? I'm not gonna.
doing
probably
it on
on
the
his
computer?
actual computer, but
Yeah, because I mean,
yeah,
we see you fine, so it's not your camera or nothing. It's just whatever you're using for a mic is probably not turned on. Uh, so y'all got all y'all. Well, first of all, let me double back because G's talking about the Skyrim remake, which we wasn't even talking about. But since he brought it
You
up,
said Elder Scrolls. I mean, that's
Elder
just called
Scrolls
Elder
6.
Scrolls.
I know. I'm not saying it didn't make sense. I'm just want to ask the question. What do you think you'll see first if Elder Scrolls 6 is a reality? You think you'll see that before the Skyrim remake, or you think they'll drop Skyrim as a warm up?
I think the Skyrim will probably come out
Yeah,
sometime this year, and then Elder Scrolls 6 will
come
probably be
out
like
next
the next
year.
year.
That's my thoughts, but I just wanted to see. I think y'all would know
don't
better than me.
Bethesda make Dishonored though?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then see, another rumor is that that's what Bethesda is showing is Dishonored.
but they've
Not
already
that I give a
showed
fuck.
Dishonored last year. I doubt it would be. I
So
mean, they'll probably show it this year, but I doubt they'd need a whole nother conference just for that. It didn't even main. It wasn't the main game last year. Why would it be this year?
this is true. I'm not.
I
I'm
mean,
just
that would be
saying.
weird to me. That's all I'm saying. Like, they could have just threw that in like Sony or Microsoft conference if that was the big deal. I don't know,
Yeah,
but
that's true.
all right. So let's get away from Bethesda so I can feel better about my life. So let's move to Rockstar now. You know, the big deal with Rockstar has been the third Red Dead game, and it just won't go away. But it seems to be picking up a lot of steam, and the word on the street is it's finally here, and they're going to show it at E3. So, uh, I give a fuck. I want to know if y'all give a fuck. Let's start with Peel.
Yeah, I do. The same amount of excitement that Robin and G had for Elder Scrolls is what I got for Red Dead. I need that
You don't have our
game
same level
immediately.
of excitement. Let
No,
me
not for
tell you,
Elder
because
Scrolls.
How you gonna tell him
we're
how much excite he got?
extremely
I don't know.
Not
Shake my,
that.
because
take my
we were
headphones off. It's really in my
enthused.
mind through my headphones.
Okay.
Maybe that man is calm and cool with his
No, I'm a
excitement.
very calm person. This is about as high as I get. This is it. This is the best you're gonna get from me.
Nah, I can vouch
Ask
for.
Kendall.
I can vouch for that. Yep.
I am very excited about Red Dead.
Yep.
That's basically his stand moment.
Pretty much.
He just
Yeah, that's
marked
it.
out for y'all.
That's it.
God damn it, Norm, get your mic fixed.
Norm
The
just
crazy thing is he can hear us.
he just
I
came
can
in.
tell. We just can't hear him. That's weird. Man, you better go Google mic issues on Hangout. I'm pretty sure they're gonna tell
That
you something to try.
is sort of fucked up.
That's
Just
real
a mic
though.
issue.
Yeah, this is a little bit, but hey.
If anybody knows, it's Google.
Dog, they gonna know how they shit work. Ken, you care or not?
I care tremendously about Red Dead Redemption 2. I pretty much care about Rockstar's next game. If it was like LA Noire 2, I would give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? All of their products are polished as hell, and
I
they don't
might
have a lot
care
of Western
more
games, so that's gonna
if
be
it was
nice.
LA Noire than if it was Red Dead.
That needs a sequel too.
Yeah, actually, I probably would too, but
Robin, we can see you don't give a fuck, but go ahead and tell us.
I have a great feeling about it.
Looked like she farted in the room and it messed her out.
Fucks are not given.
Hey G, you fucking with Red Dead or not?
I don't know. I didn't get a chance to play the first one, but I did play the second one, and I can't really say that I was super impressed with the second one. Like, I know that everybody said it was like a really good game, and the story was really dope, and it just took you on this wild ride and all that shit. But the most endearing thing that I found about that game was probably the poker. The poker mini game that you got to play. That was probably like
That poker was fire though.
that poker was fire. It's probably like the only part of the game I actually really enjoyed.
That's
But
wild, cause
no, I don't. But the thing is, I don't think it's a bad game. I just think it was.
it just wasn't for you.
Yeah, I think it's like video game fatigue. I think like I had played so many of those Grand Theft Auto variations. By the
Got
time
you.
I got to Red Dead, it was just kind of like,
It was over it.
yeah, I don't really want to play this shit no more.
Nah, I could dig that.
I just want to say that we kind of need the balance that is Pegel and Ken's level of enthusiasm or their way of expressing it. Because otherwise, this chat might be loud as fuck, to be honest with you. I appreciate
Do we
y'all.
give a fuck about this chat being loud? No! SpongeBob voice.
I mean, ain't just about everybody in this chat besides me and Kendall down south some loud folk.
Not me. I'm from Jersey.
Well, not you, but you was in Houston for a little bit.
I was. I was
Yeah,
loud
no
before
more.
that though. So I ain't gonna blame them.
He was loud when he got there.
I was.
He was who I thought he was.
The fuck. Alright, man. So let's get off Red Dead. Let's move on to a rumor that kind of came the fuck out of nowhere. It's funny because I was just talking about Infamous like 2 days ago. How they could have went a whole bunch of directions with that franchise, and now we hear a rumor that Sucker Punch has been given the keys to Spider-Man by Sony. What do we think? I'll start with you, G. Do you care or not?
Yeah, I definitely give a fuck about Sucker Punch getting with Spider-Man. Spider-Man is probably one of my favorite superhero games to play as far as characters to control. I know that some of their later games haven't been as fun, but web slinging, I think maybe like the Amazing Spider-Man 2 or the first one of the first or the second ones or whatever was like really one of my favorite superheroes games or whatever. So seeing what Sucker Punch did with the last Infamous, or just even with the Infamous titles in general, I can definitely see that being like super fucking lit.
Robin, what say you?
Yeah, I'm not interested.
Wait, are you sure?
Why did she
Yeah, right.
scream
You
like
sound
that?
very enthusiastic just now.
Just started screaming.
Nah, I don't care. I don't. And the only reason why I can say like I don't care is just I watched playthroughs of Second Son, and it looked dope, but that's just it. I can't see. I like that play style, but not enough to be like enthused.
Boo this girl. Boo. No, I'm playing.
Yeah, right.
Get the
Alright, Peagle, do you give a fuck?
Yeah, man.
I'm trying to get Nora mic fixed. I thought maybe it did something like weird since he joined late, but he's not muted in the control room, so I don't know.
He
Yeah,
just
I'm
unmuted himself.
But we still don't hear him.
we can't hear him. Was he using the
He's not
computer
also
mic
not
now?
saying anything. I'm looking at his mouth. It's not moving.
Oh, he look, okay, no, he looked frozen.
Yeah, he did. Now he's pondering. I turned him all the way up in the controls, so it's not just a low mic. I don't know.
He's pondering. Shut the fuck up.
Do you have another mic, bro? Hey, I'm gonna talk to him in the chat so I don't fuck up the flow. Alright, Peagle gives a fuck. Ken, what you got?
I absolutely give a fuck, and I'm kind of mad because G stole my very specific answer. But I'm gonna just say it again. The web swinging in Spider-Man 2 was like some of the funnest shit that I've ever done in a video game. That shit was crazy. I would turn on that game and just kind of swing around the city and do random stuff like I was playing GTA. And I played Second Son, and the way that they had you traveling around the city was like also the best part of that game. Like, and then the fact that they had so many different powers and made it so much more immersive. So I know that they can do great things with that. The combat was dope. You know what I mean? I feel like they're the right people for the job. So yeah, I give a fuck.
What excites me most about that prospect isn't even that Sucker Punch will be making a game. That's cool and all. But what excites me is that it will have the money behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'd basically be a first party game, being that Sucker Punch is first party Sony. And I think I'm more excited about that. Like, it'd be exclusive essentially, so they'd probably make a big deal out of it. And I mean, the timing is good, being that Spider-Man's about to get a movie and everything. So, like, I can see that shit working out. So we'll have to see if that, comes to pass. I just hope it's not don't make it a licensed game. Like, don't make it based on the movie. Don't do that.
Yeah, that's gonna ruin it.
Yeah, then all the excitement
Even
would
though
just
Spider-Man 2
gone.
was actually a licensed game, and that game was dope. But
I mean, not that
One
it
of the-
can't be dope, but it's just I don't want it to be a tie-in type of thing, because then I'm not gonna feel like they're taking it seriously. It's gonna smell like a cash
yeah,
in.
that's true.
Like, I just want it to be a whole game that has nothing to do with, that movie or whatever.
Be based on one of the comics or something like.
Yeah, like, there's so much material you can make a game out of. Why use a movie that's not even out yet? Like, yeah. Alright, so I like that we seem to care about most of this stuff so far. That's a good sign. Don't think too many of y'all might care about this next game, but let's see. So, Ubisoft has been hinting at a Watch Dogs sequel. Now, the first one, it had mixed reviews, to say the least. I mean, I thought it was, what's the word? I thought it was a good foundation game, sort of like the first Assassin's Creed. Like, it wasn't perfect. It had obvious flaws, but you can see how if they just cleaned it up, it could be dope. So I'm personally happy they're giving it another shot. But I want to see what y'all think. Who do I want to start with? All right, Robin, what you think? Because you didn't play the first one.
Nah, I thought it was dope though, but my give a fuck meter is like not even operational. Like I don't really care. Like,
She ain't finna care about shit after Elder Scrolls. I just want to let y'all know that. But I'm gonna keep asking.
Notice the pattern.
this is
Yeah,
a lie.
we'll eventually hit something you care about, but I ain't even gonna play that game. I'm a guess in my own head what game is gonna be though. Okay, Norm has came back. Let's
You don't know
Still
me.
can't hear him.
roommate behind him. It like his mic just has to not be turned on. Nothing else makes sense. Like not it. Like go to your computer's audio options and see if when you talk. He said he
Do
promised to
you
turn
have
on.
it put in the right hole? Is it in the right hole?
There's so many jokes here.
That's tough. That is tough.
Because that is a problem.
You have to put it in the right hole.
I low
What a
key
mature chat this is.
thought I just heard him, but maybe I didn't. I don't know, bruh. Hey, G.
What's happening?
I don't even remember what game we was on because I'm laughing. Oh, Watch Dogs.
Oh,
How
see,
you feel, bro?
everything that you basically just said as far as it being a foundational game, and I think me and you actually talked about that on one of the podcasts like a while ago when we were still doing them on a weekly basis.
Years ago.
Yeah, years ago, about Watch Dogs being like a great foundational game, and that what Ubisoft is basically going to do is take everything from Watch Dogs 1 and basically revamp that shit. And I think I guaranteed about a year ago that Watch Dogs 2 was going to be fire, so I'm actually still going to hold on to that. I'm going to go on record and say that Watch Dogs 2 is going to be fire as fuck, and it's probably going to be a contender for Game of the Year.
Woohoo!
Wow.
Mark him down.
That's strong.
Save this tweet, nigga.
Yeah, I really feel like Assassin's Creed 2 was like the highlight of the entire franchise.
I agree.
It was.
That shit came after the first one.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of the things that was happening with the first Assassin's Creed, it happened with the first Watch Dogs. Like, it didn't look as good as everybody thought it was going to look. It didn't play the way that they said that it was going to play and all that stuff. Like, there's a lot of similarities between the first Assassin's Creed and the first Watch Dogs. And I think that now that they've had time to sort of go back, like, they were creating Watch Dogs from scratch, so they had to build the whole fucking game. Now what they have to go back and do is refine everything, and then all the stuff that they said that they were going to do for part 1, they're probably going to end up doing for part 2, and they're going to make it better. So I feel very confident in thinking that it's going to be a Game of the Year contender.
Swaggy. You disagree, Peagle?
Not at all. I like the first one. I know it got a lot of a bit of a bad rap, but obviously first game you gotta put out what you can put out. I enjoyed the multiplayer on it too. I thought it was a pretty good setup they had for the first go around. So I'm looking forward to the second.
No, Norm, no. Wait, before we
Just
get
wiggle
to
your eyebrows.
hey, Norm, when you talk, do the little green dots show up in your box? Yeah, that.
So it's mic off.
Yeah, mic's off.
Mm.
I mean, I can't hear what you're saying. Your mic can't. You know what? This is what I suggest. Do you have anything else on your computer that uses a microphone? Like,
I mean, at this point, we should just ask him yes and no questions.
I know, right? You say the light on your mic. All right, I know your mic is physically turned on, but is it turned on your computer? Because you know you could go in your audio options on the computer and turn your mic off. Be back there, Dad! Hey, yo! Yo, I'm done. Yeah. Good. Oh, man. Hey, Ken. Oh, shit. Yo, he was hitting that dad, too.
Okay. So,
His dad was kind of soft. It's okay.
He tried. He tried.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I want to give a fuck about Watch Dogs 2, and I kind of like. I mean, I'm the type of dude like I was saying about Spider-Man, where if there's one good thing about the game, I just do that shit. Like I played that joint just to swing around the city. I play Watch Dogs just to drive really fast and change the lights and make everybody crash.
And fuck everybody else.
Yes, that's all I needed for real. So I mean, it doesn't take a lot from me, and I think it's a great concept. So I'm thinking it's gonna be pretty dope, but it's just hard for me to vouch just yet. It probably will be dope, and I mean the Assassin's Creed 2 thing was a good argument, but Assassin's Creed series it has just been so up and down for me, and that used to be one of my favorite series. That I'm just gonna have to wait and see. Like the trailer will probably make or break that game for me.
I
So we'll
think
see.
that was everybody's favorite series early on. Like for real, for real. Like Assassin's Creed had it, bruh, and then they just man, that's a whole nother podcast.
Man, they took that shit. They tried
Ran it
to.
to the ground.
Yeah, man, they took part 2 and they was like, part 2 was so good, we're just gonna
Let's make it 2 more times.
let's make it 2 more times. And like that shit didn't
Yeah,
have that shit didn't move the needle on the
Okay,
story.
okay.
You're not the
First of
moderator.
all,
Don't okay me.
oh yeah, I moderate the fuck out of this shit. First of all, that's it. I don't agree with y'all, but I'm gonna let y'all keep going. I just want to insert myself right quick and tell you I don't agree with you.
What don't you agree
I
with?
just wanted to let you know you was
Continue.
wrong, but please continue.
Yeah,
There
right?
you go.
Keep being wrong
You
now.
already got it. See,
Fuck
we
up.
spent a total of like 15 minutes together. You already get it.
We gonna get away
But
from
no,
that.
I mean, here's the thing. And this is coming from somebody who really appreciated that franchise at its core. I think we needed those games. It's kind of like if somebody had given you a story, like those movies that they make and they feel rushed, and you like, I know I had to miss something. Like you needed those games to complete Izzy's story
Hey,
and kind
Robin,
of flesh out Desmond.
who said we need the games?
Y'all
I
just
don't
said
think
it.
that's not the point I was trying to make. I don't know about them,
No, they was part of it. They
Well,
was just
maybe I
voters.
wasn't talking to you.
but we all said the
Maybe
same
that
thing.
happened. No, you
Woo.
didn't.
We all said they tried to
No,
make
you
part 2
didn't.
3 times. That's exactly what we said.
Okay, so
That don't
what
mean they
was
were
wrong with
unnecessary
it?
games.
Okay, just
What
stop
was
acting
wrong with
like it
that
wasn't.
is
Against
that
Assassin's Creed.
I'm gonna tell you what was wrong with that. Then we'll move on. Part 1 was a foundation game. Cool.
Mm,
Part 2 brought the franchise so far forward, and then instead of trying to keep pushing it forward, they just kept trying to relive that moment, which never works
mm,
ever.
mm.
When you have a moment, you enjoy it and you move on. They kept trying to recapture lightning in a bottle. It wasn't going to work. It was no way. So while the games were good, I liked all 3 of them, to be honest with you. But you can't say that the 2 sequels really pushed the series farther than part 2 did. It was kind of more of the same. It's just the same was a good thing because part 2 was so dope. So it's like, while we saying what we saying, it don't mean we felt like they were pointless ass games. They were really the last games that mattered to me.
All
Yeah, my
right.
thing, the way that they tried to push the franchise when they started making those is the same way that they do like a sports game that comes out every year. I mean, they made it yearly and they would like add, you got 4 assassins at your disposal. Okay, now you can take bases. Okay, now it's this small thing that they added instead of, actually pushing the envelope a little bit. And
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
had
instead
but
of
fun
like
with those
just
two games.
you really didn't need 3 games for that shit, and they didn't even need to make that yearly. Like they could have easily just taken a year off and came back and did Brotherhood and Revelations in the same damn game. Like you didn't need to make it every single year, and you didn't need to make these rudimentary changes from one year to the next.
you
Like
know what? It's funny because if those 2 would have been one game,
it would
I
have been
think
a
it would have
fire
been
ass
way
game.
better received.
Yeah, it would have been a fire
Yeah.
ass game. Like if you think about the jump between 1 and 2, the jump between 1 and 2 is bigger than the jump between 2 and all of the entire trilogy. of 2 from when it started in the 2 years that it took or whatever like that to make all 3 of those games. The jump from 1 to 2 was bigger than 2 Revelations and Brotherhood, and it's like.
And then from there wasn't even no more jumps. It was just all lateral movement. They just changed the players on the board, but you play the game the same way.
Right.
And
Black
weird.
Flag was the last good one to me.
Yeah, that was the last good one for me too. And that was
I love
basically
Black
just
Flag.
they took the mini game, the mini portion, the pirate portion from 3, and made a whole game around that.
Which was trash.
Facts.
You know.
All right, let's get away from Ubisoft for a second. All right, what's next on the rumor list? All right, so now we got something which I saw kind of late in my little research or whatever, but apparently there's rumors of a sequel to Shadow of Mordor, which I didn't play, but I heard nothing bad about it from anybody who played it. So. Wait, did anybody play it? Because if so, we'll let you speak on it first.
Yeah, I love that game.
See?
I think,
Yeah.
I don't really know what else they're going to do with it. I mean, they did a pretty good job of telling a fairly original story in the first one. I'd be excited to see what else they can do with it, because the Nemesis system probably one of the best new implementations in a video game I've seen in a while. So I'd like to see an expansion of that. So I'm looking forward to that. Any information on that.
Big Red, what you got?
Alright, so let me preface this by saying my connection is lagging like hell. So if you ask me if I care and I don't say nothing for a minute, just give me a second. I gotta catch up with everybody else's time. But
Alright.
So yeah, I agree about the Nemesis system. That was probably the most. The thing about Shadows of Mordor is that it had all the great parts of Assassin's Creed. It had the great parts of Batman and the combat. The combat was fluid as hell. And then the Nemesis system just made you want to go like challenge random people. And I think they can flesh it out a lot more than they did, which makes me interested in seeing what they would do with the sequel. So yeah, I give a fuck, definitely.
Robin? No.
I don't know. I was supposed to play Shadow of Mordor. I can't even tell you why I did not. Only that I was supposed to and it didn't happen. So I'm probably on a scale of 1 to 10. I'm probably like at a 3 for that game.
We up from a what was the last game? Not registering on the scale. Yeah, couldn't even register on the Richter scale. Gee, did you play Shadow of Mordor?
No.
Oh.
I was going to, and then I just didn't. I mean, I ain't got nothing against it.
See, what happened was
I ain't even got a proper explanation for not playing the game. I mean, I don't have a problem with Lord of the Rings or anything like that. I just when people said it was good, I just think.
Wait, that was a Lord of the Rings game?
Yeah, it's part of, it's like one of the canon or some shit.
News to me.
One of the characters or whatever.
Never knew that. I thought it was just I thought it was a game that just was created from scratch. I didn't know it came from.
I mean, it was created from scratch.
No, I get that. I mean, just like its own. I didn't know it was tied to anything at all.
Oh.
I didn't know it was tied into Lord of the Rings.
It's just one of those games that got lost in the shuffle. I was probably playing like 4 other things when it
Yeah, because that dropped around the time of like Far Cry and Dragon Age and
all that shit. Right, it dropped that same year.
All 3 at the same time.
Yeah.
In the same
I think they all came out in like a 1 or 2 month span. So yeah, something had to get skipped over. Some people skipped that. Some people skipped Dragon Age. Some people skipped Far Cry. So I get it. Me personally, I didn't play the first one. The same thing. There's no real reason I didn't play it. We just decided not to buy it, I guess. And I never just doubled back to it. But like I said, I heard nothing but good things. And I mean, if the new one looks interesting enough, I'll go get the old one and play it for like $20 or something and then play the new one. So we'll see how that goes. What do we have next? Oh, this one should be fun. So this is the game we were talking about before we went live, and hopefully, everybody doesn't decide to not have anything to say now. But apparently, Rocksteady has been given the keys to Superman. Now, we all saw what they did with the Batman franchise. They essentially created what most would agree were the best Batman games ever. At least until Telltale takes a stab at it, but we'll get into that later. So, I mean, what do y'all think? I mean, this could go either way, in my opinion. Let's start with Robin. Do you give a fuck?
Um, no, but only because I'm not with suit shit. So
Suit shit? Like superheroes?
suits,
Oh, suits.
no.
I got you. I got you. I got you. All right, let me ask you this before we move on. Even though you don't care really, do you think they can finally make a good Superman game? Just in your opinion, based on knowing nothing about it.
No, and the only reason why I say that is because I have not played a good flying game yet. Period.
That's
Like whenever
actually a
I think
great argument.
about
Yeah.
flying, I think about it's something recently that I played where I had playing fucking Uncharted, and you have to maneuver in a certain way or that nigga goes straight off the fucking cliff.
Oh
So
yeah, I
that's the
remember
way
that.
I feel about flying. Like flying or that flying mechanism, the twin stick shit is gonna be so fucking nuanced. It's gonna piss me off. Like,
I mean, flying on
okay,
Batman was well. Let me not argue for or against, but it wasn't that hard. I'll just say it like that. G, what you got?
For
Are
the
you
new
giving a
Superman game,
fuck?
absolutely not. I don't even like Superman as a superhero.
Trash.
So
there you go.
I don't even like that nigga like that for me to even feel some type of way about them making a Superman game. And also, I think the game's gonna suck. I don't think there's any way that you can really make a good Superman game because one, I mean, who the fuck cares? And two, like, who the fuck cares?
Got a three?
Who the fuck cares?
I bet.
Fair enough.
I mean, I just wanted to check. I ain't want to not let you get all your numbers out. Does anybody care? People, do you
Nah.
care? Nah.
Nah.
Oh,
Nah.
Big Red don't care.
I'm done. I'm done
He don't
with
give a
Superman.
I
finna.
care. I do. I do.
Oh, let's
I'm
go.
gonna
We got
be
one.
the dissenter.
Why
So
do you? All right. Well, since you're the only one who cares, you gotta tell us why.
let me be the guy. Let me
The
be the guy who
guy.
like gives the one argument in Superman's favor. Yeah, I'm that guy right now. That's cool. Superman is like the basis for like every superpowered individual ever. And if fucking Spider-Man can work, and Infamous can work, and Batman can work, Batman's just the guy. Superman can work. It hasn't worked,
Batman is just
but
a
Hey,
guy.
look,
I'm
man, you ain't
fully
too far from me. I will
believing
drive to the
that it's
fade.
Hey,
possible.
can you hear me now?
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, look.
Hey, what's up,
We're
guys?
gonna
How
talk
are y'all
later,
doing?
people. But look, holy scary me.
Is
Hey,
this
give me
nigga
a second.
driving?
I'm gonna.
Is he
Now
driving?
that I see that it's working on the phone, give me 2 minutes. I'll be back. All right.
This
He
nigga
getting pulled
driving.
over?
I'm like, is he in the car?
Wow, I forgot every point I was about to make.
Oh shit, that's funny.
He said I actually had some points.
Like I had some shit to say, and now I
Yeah,
don't
like I
have some
was
shit to
gonna really
say.
go in. You know what I'm saying? But nah, okay. Superman can work. I think Rocksteady can make it work. The flying thing is a great point though. I'll give you that because that's always tricky in games. Gliding works so much better than flying. But
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm gonna say I'm reluctantly or no, cautiously optimistic. That's where I stand.
that's probably the most you could be right now, because his history is just so
Yeah,
horrible. But Rocksteady did so well with Batman, so that's like a fair compromise, I think.
yeah.
Personally, I don't give a fuck. I just want to be on record saying that.
That's the smart bet right there. But you know,
But I mean, I'm not. If it's dope, I'm not going to like not play it. But right now, I just don't give a fuck. Uh, don't give a fuck about this next game either, because I ain't played the first three. But apparently, Dead Rising is back for the fourth time.
hmm.
So first of all, has anybody played any of the previous games?
Played him, put him down within a day.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
clearly don't give a fuck.
Not one.
Okay, so for those who haven't played it, Robin, do you give a fuck?
It's a
Yeah.
zombie game. I definitely don't care.
Yeah, it's a zombie game. Yeah, zombie what action game? I guess you call it.
Yeah,
Third
first
person. First person?
Yeah, Dead Island's first person.
No, not Dead Island. Dead Rising.
Dead Rising.
Oh, Dead Rising. Oh, yeah, my bad.
Nah,
So
I
does your
don't
answer
play
change
first
then?
person.
Nope, not one bit.
Oh, okay.
I
Just
both.
checking.
I play them both.
He ain't fuck
I
with me
don't
one.
play first person, and I don't play zombie games.
Nah, it's third person. But you said you don't play zombie games, so that don't matter. So Ken, do you care? Tape delay, Ken.
Shit. It's like a sports
Wait,
center
you asked
tape
me?
delay.
Nah, do you care about Dead Rising at all or not? Oh, now he got technical difficulties.
So damn right.
Dog,
Nah, I
I'm
don't
thinking
give a
about when y'all said tape delay. I really fucking
I'm-
thought about Milli Vanilli. Like somebody got to talk to your voice before he responds.
I'm about to
Yeah,
text him the questions and then he can answer them.
Nah. So I'm gonna say no. I don't give a fuck at all. If it's not Left or no, Left 4 Dead. I don't give a fuck about the zombie game right now.
There it is.
Nah, that's real, because that's about the only one I would give a fuck about myself. Gee, did you play Dead Rising?
I played the first one, but I think I only played the demo, and it was an Xbox. It was an Xbox exclusive, wasn't it? For a while?
Not at
Yeah,
first, but
yeah.
yeah, it became one. I think with 2 or 3.
Yeah, I
maybe 3.
don't. It's not really
It
my
was
thing.
so slow.
I heard 3 was the worst one though. To be fair, like when people who are fans, they say 1 and 2 were cool, and 3 was like a piece of shit.
Right.
See,
So
3 was like
3 was the
console
exclusive.
launcher.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. I haven't played them, but I think I played the same demo you did, G, and like it just felt like Dynasty Warriors with zombies.
That's about
Like,
it.
that's the best way I could describe it.
They had the sweet tea in the big cup.
That actually makes it sound better than it is.
Robin, this is Chinese iced tea. Just want you to know that. This shit is amazing.
Okay.
No, you just were like, they make iced tea? Yes, it's right here. It exists. It is real.
But I had a reason for that though.
I didn't say you didn't.
we ain't got time for y'all relationship.
Like, I just had some and was like, hey, this is it. That's it. Relax.
Oh, I thought you were saying
Hey.
it like another
Like I-
thing.
Hey,
Oh, he's back at home and we can
It's
hear him.
dip set.
sorry about all that confusion. I don't know why my laptop wasn't making it happen at all, but what are you gonna do?
Because they don't fuck with you.
Yeah.
Nigga just
Alright.
jumped all in the middle of the conversation and shit.
Sorry,
Nigga,
where are we
Hey!
at? Where are we at? Where are we at?
Nigga was like, hey! Alright, well, let's catch him up real quick. Alright, so we done went through quite a few games, so we just going to find out if you care or not, and then you can jump in the rest of the conversation. So I'm
Sounds
going
good.
to lightning around this shit. Elder Scrolls 6, do you give a fuck?
Not at all. No.
Bet. My dude.
We're automatically not friends ever in life again.
Alright, hold on, let me get through this. Alright, Red Dead 3, do you give a fuck?
No, because Red Dead Redemption was
No,
so
we ain't got
dope.
time
I don't
for
want to
those.
hear. I
No.
don't want to hear about a sequel.
Nah,
Mute him
we ain't
again.
got time for your
God
answers.
damn it, man.
Just yes or no.
Alright, next rumor. Sucker Punch is supposedly making a Spider-Man game. Do you give a fuck?
Yeah, because the first two were dope.
Cool. Watch Dogs 2.
No.
Shadow of Mordor 2.
Yeah, I'm in for that.
Rocksteady's version of Superman.
Hopefully it's good.
Here's hoping. And Dead Rising 4.
No, I don't care.
Alright, cool.
Nice and quick.
Nah,
Nah.
I don't care. Alright, you are now caught up.
All right, cool.
Alright, so I said I wasn't gonna talk about the VR game. Get that out of here. Okay, so next up is Kojima's mystery game.
Yes.
Absolutely.
The first person to say they don't give a fuck will promptly be muted for about 10 minutes. I just want to make that crystal clear.
That's completely fair.
How could
So-
you not care? Metal Gear Solid 5 was one of the best games of last year. I mean, how could you not care about it?
I don't know, but you never know. So does anybody not care? Just
I
We
think
can
it's universally accepted that we all care.
I just anybody want to talk about it before we move on? Like what they might want it to be or anything, or can we just?
I
like no
don't care
point
what it's gonna
speculating
be.
with
I'm 100% in, no matter
Yeah,
what.
I don't care what it is, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm still kind of pissed with Kojima that I never got a Zone of the Enders 3 or Zone of Enders 3. I'm
Shit.
still
Right.
really upset about that. But other than that, it's fucking
He's been
Kojima,
good to
man.
us, man. He's been
Really
really
has.
good to us.
I mean,
He
Metal Gear
deserved
Solid
better.
5 probably had it's probably one of the best gameplay experiences of this generation. I'm not even talking
Oh,
about story.
absolutely.
I'm just talking
Absolutely.
about
I agree 100%.
just picking up the game and playing the game is just so much fucking fun. It's ridiculous.
And the funny thing is, like, that was the first time it really felt like that was what he concentrated more on, and look how dope it was.
And more importantly, that was him saying like, "Fuck you, I'm gonna give you the best thing I can give to Konami before I'm out."
I
Yeah,
actually think Metal Gear Solid 5 is everything that Kojima has been trying to make for like the last 20 years.
I can believe that.
I think that's what Metal Gear Solid 5 is, like everything.
Like a culmination of all his work.
Like
that definitely makes sense to me.
because you played.
Nah,
So how was
the
this
only
not
the only
open
part
world?
I disagree with is the fact that he loves his cutscenes, and there weren't enough in 5 as opposed to 4.
But I think it was better for it though.
Yeah, he overdid it with 4.
No,
Like,
It was some movies, TV shows on it.
you know he loves his cutscenes. I mean, it's been like that since Metal Gear 2.
Shit, before that.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, I'm talking about gameplay wise. I think that was everything that he's been trying to do. Like as far as
the way the game was made and the way you had to play. Yeah, I definitely.
Right.
I mean, I love the fact that sometimes, like, I wouldn't be penalized to just blow up the whole compound, as opposed to like trying to be stealthy about it. You know.
Oh, I also do want to say this because I remember when me and Jers were the only two people on planet Earth that played Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker, and I was going around telling everybody that Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker was like the best Metal Gear Solid game in the fucking series. And people was looking at us like we was fucking crazy. And then when Metal Gear Solid 5 came out, they were like, "Oh my god, you get to build a base." And
like, nigga, this is Peace Walker.
Right.
Like, it literally was Peace Walker.
We was telling people that shit, so I want everybody.
That's crazy to me. He really just took Peace Walker and Assassin's Creed to it. That's all he did.
I never played Peace Walker, so I can't.
Nobody did.
Nobody did. That's the only reason we were mad, because we was telling people and they wouldn't listen, and then they come out of nowhere. This game is awesome, and I'm like, he just took Peace Walker and like turned it up to 11, which is not a bad thing.
Whoever wrote the review for arcade games was talking about like shit that was like the first time Metal Gear Solid did this, and he was like, "Nah, nigga,
No.
that shit was in Peace Walker."
No, it's not how that works. This was done 4 years ago, fam. Should have had a Vita, or you should have bought the collection on PS3, which also had Peace Walker.
Yeah.
I'm getting fucking rice on my screen. I'm so fat.
Very.
Wait. I know we were skipping over VR games, but are we not gonna address the Psychonauts VR game? Because I think that's gonna be pretty important.
I might get to it.
I mean,
He says with a mouthful.
y'all
of
play
words.
Psychonauts, right? Everybody plays Psychonauts?
Nope.
Yeah, I did.
I did.
No?
Yeah.
Psychonauts is like one of the best
That was an
games on the
amazing
PS2. Like, so recklessly good. It's crazy that no one's played it, and now, like, I get why you don't care about the VR game now, but, like, it was such a good game. Tim Schafer really knocked it out of the park with that game.
It's Tim Schafer. That's what he does. And I actually do have it on the list, so don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
We'll get to it. I was just fucking with you. All right. So Universal is that the first game we all agreed on? Kojima.
Yep.
Yeah.
Makes sense. All right. So what do we have next? We're almost done with the rumors. I think we're doing pretty good. All right. Just 2 more to go, and then we'll get into known quantities. Well, anybody who's played Uncharted 4 knows about the Easter egg. So it begs the question.
Wait.
Oh, oops! Spoiler alert!
I haven't played it yet either, but
Oh,
I know what you're talking about.
I didn't even hear what you said, but don't repeat it. And
You guys fucking suck.
Don't say if there's a spoil. I have to play the whole collection again before I get to 4. So I'm working my way through.
Right.
Right.
Wait, they didn't finish Uncharted?
No,
You didn't even have to finish it to see the Easter egg. That's the sad part.
okay,
Well, I mean,
It's
I
in
don't
like
care,
chapter
just-
4.
Well, I mean, I don't want to.
Anyway, all right, leave Uncharted out of it. The game is we're going to talk about a Crash Bandicoot return. So, you know, like it's been said before, like they talked about it before last E3. I think Sony teased it for April Fools one year with a poster or some nonsense. But now more than ever, the momentum is there, and we just wanted to know if you would give a fuck if they decided to dust it off and bring it back, with like a brand new version, like not an HD remake, just like a brand new game. So, all right, let's start with Norm since you just got here. Would you give a fuck?
Personally, I'm 50-50 on it. I don't really care because I never really got into it, but I know a lot of people love it, so I'm all for it if it happens.
That's fair. G, what you got? Do we lose?
Yeah, Kendall's out. He says it's too laggy.
All right, cool.
Give a fuck about what?
Crash Bandicoot coming back. No, nice and simple. Robin looks unenthused, but let's just ask her. Do you give a fuck?
Not even gonna talk.
My opinion of Crash Bandicoot comes from playing it back when the graphics were so bad they made me nauseous.
Jesus.
So,
Since when were the Peagle, how you feel, bro?
Crash Bandicoot. Okay. Wait. Crash Bandicoot is the guy who looks like a fox, right?
Yeah.
But she sounds like my sister trying to describe this.
Because the bad part about it is that's the only way I can describe this character to you is by thinking of him as looking like a fox.
Well, yeah, that's him.
Anyway,
she clearly doesn't care.
Yeah.
Right. The fox nigga? No.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Two games I grew up watching my dad play was Doom and Crash Bandicoot, so I'm all for more Crash Bandicoot.
How old are you?
25.
Yeah.
The baby.
I grew up watching my dad play. What? What'd you grow up watching your dad play? Something
wild.
that you played while you were in the 10th grade. What?
Yeah, y'all.
Yeah, that's PlayStation 1. That's wild. Alright, as I attempt to stop being fat, let's get to the last rumored game. Right before we went live, I saw a rumor that the team behind Mario Galaxy might be cooking up a part 3. I didn't see if it would be for the rumored Nintendo NX or for the Wii U, but I just wanted to know if y'all would care at all about the next Mario entry being a Galaxy game rather than, the 3D game or just a traditional game in the vein of like Mario Brothers Wii or Wii U. Yeah, who is that in the jail pose? Oh, that's Norm. That fucked me up. Oh shit. Peagle, would you give a fuck?
Yeah, I'd look forward to that. I actually enjoyed the Galaxy games more than I did Mario Sunshine. I mean, I don't think anything's beating Super Mario 64, but I thought the Galaxy games were some of their best work.
Please don't get me started on Mario 64. I beg of you. G, would you give a fuck?
Hell no.
My nigga. Robin has the pouty face again.
I really didn't have a pouty face.
You really did.
Probably because I died, but it wasn't because of the game. You know what? I'm not interested in anything Mario really. Mostly because anything Mario I want to play, they make simulators for it. So like Mario Galaxy, I don't care. My son might care.
Wait, they make what?
A sim, like a simulator.
What's a simulator?
Like an emulator.
Oh, okay.
My bad.
Nah, she said emulator, not simulator.
No, she said simulator.
Yeah, I definitely said CBS.
I only know because she said it
I
twice.
appreciate you though. You came through. But you know, I was extra loud and wrong.
Hey, Gel Pose Norm, do you give a fuck? Rap Squad Norm. I'm calling him that the rest of the fucking show. Until he get back on camera, he's Rap Squad Norm. I don't know if he can hear me. I just heard him though. I don't know.
Yeah, I definitely heard him.
Okay. You got jail reception.
Oh, he's muted. I guess he. Oh wait, there he is. He just unmuted himself.
Sorry.
Nah, it's fine. She had to use the
Sorry,
bathroom.
I got a call from work. I had to take it.
Wait, you're still at work?
What's that?
You still at work?
No, but I had a patient in my service that I had to talk about.
Ah, you important?
As fuck.
Man, I feel important because you taking time out your busy schedule to talk shit with us.
Yep.
I mean, this is my passion. This is what I talk shit about.
That's what I'm talking about. Mario Galaxy, yay or nay, bruh?
I'm in. I mean, that's Mario's what got me into gaming, and Mario will always keep me going. So I'm in.
Man, if it ain't Mario
I'm
RPG,
in, no matter how it turns
fuck
out.
that shit.
I'm in.
That's where I'm at. Maybe Mario Tennis, because Mario Tennis games be fire. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, Mario
Except for
Tennis
that
was the
last
shit. Like,
See, I ain't played one in a while, but
That
last time I was playing them shits was all day fun for me. But I just like tennis games.
I don't know how y'all did it, but we were all pretty much the same age, I think. And you know,
how old are you?
like 21, 22, you know, end of college, we were just playing that shit all the time. We would just get drunk
We're
and play Mario
definitely
Tennis.
not anywhere close
there
to
are
the
some
same
differences.
age, dude.
Did he just say he was 21, 22?
No, I said when we were 21, 22.
Oh, okay. How old are you
long
now?
ago
I'm
was that
31,
for you?
dog.
31? Oh, yeah, we are in the same bracket. All right.
Okay, cool. Woo!
Just had to verify. I'm like,
Right.
Yeah, I'm the young one on the
I'm
squad.
saying, why is it
yeah.
quiet sideways?
Yeah, you are sideways, sitting sideways. Went from gel pose to rap squat to sitting sideways to
I find myself the younger one
All right,
on a
Paul
lot of
Wall.
these type of things.
gangster norm and shit.
Gay
Alright,
shit.
so so we done got the rumors out of here. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's other rumors out there that I didn't find, but guess what? I don't give a fin up. We'll see what happens when it happens. So let's get into the stuff that has been, you know, it's stuff we might not have seen, but it's been confirmed. So let's just talk about it a little bit. So Gearbox has confirmed that Borderlands 3 exists. We haven't seen anything, no trailer, no concept art, but they did say they're working on it. So how do you feel? Do you give a fuck? I'll start with G, because
Don't start with Garfield. I'm going to tell you why.
Why?
Because it's going to be a co-op game, and he's going to play it for about 10 minutes, and then you'll never play with him again.
First of all, fuck, sick of this shit.
Hold up. Before you even launch into your rant, I got a back on this one. Sniper Elite 3, what happened, bruh?
Okay.
Mercenary Kings, what happened, bruh?
Oh no, let's talk about Mercenary Kings. Let's talk about Mercenary Kings. Let me sit up for this shit, because I had this shit on my heart for at least a year and some change. Now, before I start, there needs to be some pretext to this, right?
Oh my god.
I'm antisocial. I don't like niggas like that. You know what I mean? I've been gaming with the same people since like 2005, right? Like I just recently started making new friends on PSN. I had the same 25 niggas on my PSN for like 10 years, right? I played all of my co-op games with Jerks. I've always played all of my co-op games with Jerks. We played the first Borderlands on PlayStation 3. We was on the phone the whole time we played the game for like 20-something hours. We played that first Borderlands game. We played that shit on the phone, co-op. Jers decides he gonna go get a girlfriend that play video games. Right. Effectively steal. So his girlfriend, he who shall not be named.
I don't get to defend myself.
Robin, that's on this podcast that we looking at right now.
Yeah.
He decides that he's gonna be a fucking hardcore gamer, and now I ain't got no partner. Because every time I want to play with my co-op partner gotta go play with his girlfriend. So no, we didn't get to finish Mercenary Kings. No, we didn't get to finish Diablo 3. No, we didn't get to finish.
Hold up. Fuck that shit, nigga. Hold up.
Okay, so now you want to talk.
First of all, let's tell what really happened with Mercenary Kings.
You started playing with Robin.
No.
Okay.
Before she even touched the fucking game, I was begging all y'all niggas to download that shit because it was free. Niggas was slow bopping with that shit.
Playing with Robin and Jers, I do remember that.
Number two, we found out that you can't have local and online co-op. Now, I told this dude I will play with her and play with you. I said this many occasions. Every time I would ask this nigga to play, he had some shit to do. And by the time he made up time to play, like a month later, nigga had beat the shit like twice removed. And he was like, well, fuck it.
That's not what the fuck happened.
That is what happened.
Niggas is lying.
No.
But anyway, we talking
about... Hold on. No, you don't fuck all that. You ain't about to have me looking crazy in these streets.
Whatever.
Number two...
You don't look crazy. You play video games with your girl. It ain't no more room for me. I've had to...
That's not true, because we actually played Diablo mad times, too. We played together once. Ain't never seen this nigga again.
Nah, don't do that. We played Diablo till I was like level 65 or some shit.
I don't remember that because I stopped playing it.
Okay, well
you might have played with her.
No, I didn't.
The point is that was a game we could play local and online co-op, so it was no reason for you not to play with us.
This isn't about us. This is about Borderlands 3. Okay, thank you. And I don't know if I'm really super excited about Borderlands 3, mostly because I play The Division so much, and I'm kind of like, I think I'll be like done with loot-based anything after that. Like, I don't think I'm really going to be looking forward to playing anything loot-based after that. I played Alienation, which I definitely fucked with the loot, but then I moved, so I kind of lost my rhythm with that. And I can hear Robin playing because I can hear the reload animation right in the thing. But I think Borderlands is, especially after Destiny, like I don't really know like what Borderlands is going to offer me that I haven't gotten out of Destiny and the Division by now, and I just don't really have the time to be dedicated to that shit. So.
And just to defend myself one more time, what did he just say about Alienation before we started this podcast?
No, Alienation was legit. I moved.
Nah, but then you said, well, ain't no point now because I'm too far behind. This is what you do.
Because y'all niggas is level 50 now. Like,
niggas, so what?
I'm like level 18. I'm supposed to come in at level 18.
And what did I just tell you? I said the other people we play with hovering around the same level you are, we still play with them.
Why you bringing up old shit?
Because... Oh, we talked about it an hour ago. Nigga, that was 2 weeks ago.
This is why I don't get into first-person shooters, man. All this shit. This is why I don't get into it.
You don't play first-person shooters?
No.
Well, because I don't play enough to level up quick enough for some people, and I'm just like, fuck it.
That's why you gotta find people who play at the same pace.
That's not Garfield's problem, though.
Garfield's
problem is not that we left him behind. It's that he wants to be the main chick, and he can't be anymore. Sorry, Fury Blank. That's his problem.
I've made my peace with no longer being the main chick. I've made my peace.
Why is this happening?
He's like uber salty.
I'm not salty anymore.
He's very salty.
I'm not salty anymore. I got over the saltiness after Mercenary Kings. Once I got bumped off of Mercenary Kings, I just left it alone.
Just took the L?
Yeah, just took the L.
I've asked Garfield mad times to come play video games with us. He doesn't want to.
I don't like sharing. I don't like sharing.
This whole podcast went left.
All the way. Straight U-turn. I don't know if we could get it back, bro.
Right.
What game was we even on? Oh, Borderlands. Do you care, people, or do you
Yeah.
care about this love triangle?
I definitely don't care about that. But yeah, I'm for another Borderlands.
Yeah,
I enjoyed
Borderlands is
the
gonna be
second.
hot, man.
I'm all for that, and it would help get me out of my antisocialness too, because I like Garfield. I don't like people, so I don't play a lot of co-op. If I'm playing, I'm going over somebody else's house and playing some games, and it's somebody I've known for 10+ years. But I need to get out of that a little bit. So
Well, see, my whole love for Borderlands is that I could just level up on my own, and I don't have to do this online bullshit.
But see, I kind of disagree with that. Just to go on a quick tangent, like I'm thinking about how people just said, "I'll go over my friend's house and play with somebody I've known for 10 years." But me and G started playing online 9 years ago. So I mean, I don't personally. I mean, me personally, when I meet someone and play online, I think you cool. Like I'm of the opinion that we always gonna play shit together. I don't look at it like, well, I'll just play this game with that person. Like the people I play with now, I met all of them on Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Yeah, that's
For the most part.
Well, see, like my problem is like I always jumped into these first-person shooters real late, and then I'm just getting my ass kicked the whole time. I never had fun playing those games, you know.
I mean,
But
that's a
now
problem,
with
but that's more a problem with like competitive shooters like Call of Duty and stuff. With something like Borderlands, it's not a competitive thing, so starting late.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like Borderlands, I liked because I could just do it myself. Like the level up, like the RPG elements of it were so great that I could have fun playing it by myself. You know what I mean?
Nah, I get it. I mean, I can't play shooters by myself, but I see how somebody else who, like you might get it late and feel like, well, everybody done did everything or nobody's going to want to help me, but I can actually still play it without having other people. Like, it makes sense.
Well, but like I've been playing Overwatch recently, and I'm fucking loving it because like, first of all, the way they rank the matches works really well. So I'm not playing with some people that are way better than I am, coming into it. And secondly, getting to know the different classes of the heroes, like it's a lot of fun,
I mean, I've heard mixed. Like, I've heard like reviews say it's really good, but people who have it, all I keep hearing is well, there's not enough to do. There's not enough modes. But that's probably people who are thinking of traditional
it's a team-based
shooters.
shooter, right? How much could you really ask for?
Well, I don't know. Like, some games have hella modes.
I've seen a lot of people playing it like a regular first-person shooter. Like that's a game where you actually got roles. Like you got to actually play to your strength.
Right. Like I love playing the support role of Lucio and just making sure people stay alive. Like, you know what I mean? But I guess that's different.
But this the Call of Duty generation where everybody wants to be a one-man army, so you know how that goes.
Right.
All right, let's try to get back on track. All right, so Resident Evil 7. At this point, do any of you care? Okay, sounds good to me.
No.
G, yay, nay? No.
You know I scare easy, so that's not even.
Oh, that's true. Not even about that.
That's not even gonna work.
Robin, Resident Evil, you care? Nope. All right, we could get right past that because I don't.
Look, here's what it is. Resident Evil 4 was the best game in the franchise, and then they turned it into shit afterwards.
That pretty much sums it up.
Yep, that's it.
Like, Resident Evil 4 is one of my favorite games of all time, and then it just turned into dog shit.
Man, do better, bro. All right, Mafia 3.
Yes.
I'm trying to remember if I played.
Yes.
I'm trying to remember if I played Mafia 2 or.
You probably did because I played it. I don't know how I played it and you didn't.
Was Mafia one of those games that had like it had like a map where you could see?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I did play that. Yep. I can fuck with Mafia 3.
You can send your goons to a little spot to take that shit over. Yeah, Mafia 2 was pretty dope.
I could do that. And
the trailer for 3 looked amazing. Like, I'm not even gonna hold you. That shit looked crazy. So I'm definitely on board with it. I mean, if it's anything like 2, I'd enjoy it. I don't know if I picked 64. Yeah, that was dope too. And he doesn't seem like a stereotypical black main character for that time period. You know what I mean? And that actually impressed me watching the trailer. Like, he seemed like layered. which was a surprise because I thought only Rockstar could really do that in those type of games. But it seems other people are stepping their writing up for open world games. I needed some tea in my life. Robin, you didn't answer, did you? Mafia 3? I mean, I ain't think you cared, but I just want to be fair.
Yeah.
Nor? No? Yeah? He says no as he shifts his camera, as only gangsters can do. Titanfall 2, which is now multi-plat, which is interesting. And also
when was
now
the last Mafia game? Like 8 years ago?
Sounds about right.
I think 2010 or 2011.
Was it that recent?
Yeah.
Seems like longer. Then again, that was a generation ago, so that's gonna make it seem
2010.
longer.
Yeah.
So, what I just say? Oh, Titanfall 2. First of all, did anybody play the first Titanfall?
Nope.
Nah, didn't have an Xbox then.
I dig it. I played it once or twice. Not enough to really have a opinion of it, but I wasn't really enthralled with it. I mean, y'all don't have an opinion in that way because y'all didn't play it. But do you care about the second one, being that it's coming to PS4 now, and that's what we all play?
Are they gonna put a story in it or what?
Apparently, there's a campaign this time, like a legit story mode, not multiplayer matches disguised as a campaign. So
I mean, I'll check it out if it's got a campaign. I mean, I'll check it out, but I can't say I'm really excited about it.
Like, it's one of those games where the premise is better than the execution.
Yeah,
or what the
say,
first one was.
The concept of it is dope and make me check for it, but I'd have to
I heard it's a lot of fun. With no story, you're really losing me if there's no story involved,
I'm looking at Robin like just scared to ask. First of all, it's first person, so she's already out. Like, that's just that. G, you fucking with Titanfall, or are you gonna leave it where it's at?
I'm leaving where it's at. You know what the funny thing is? I think once I remember somebody saying this before about something about Tomb Raider when they were talking about games that get released as that start off as being exclusive and
like timed exclusives
later. Yeah, well, I guess in this case, not even a timed exclusive because the original game was.
Well, yeah, this is different, but I meant
basically a sequel. It's like I'm not. I feel like whatever. I feel like it's been branded an Xbox game.
It's always gonna feel like that.
It's always gonna feel like that, and then I'm not like into console wars or anything, but like I don't really play first person shooters online for competitive multiplayer. That's not my thing. So I don't really give.
But you know what? To make a fair counterpoint, I used to feel like that as far as I feel like it's a Xbox game and I missed out. But if I would have missed Mass Effect because of that, I'd have been sick.
That was actually the first. I actually thought about that game while I was saying it as a game that was like a good.
But that's the only game. Well, that and BioShock are the only two games I felt like that. But I still decided. But then again, that's unfair because I had an Xbox, so I actually did play the first Mass Effect. And BioShock, I didn't play till it came to PS4. Yeah. But that game just looked so dope to me. It was no way I wasn't going play it somehow. So those are kind of special cases. But I get what you're saying, where it's like your mic is wilding. Oh, there you go.
Oh, okay. I guess he's gone again.
I'm here. I was saying BioShock 1 I played and I loved. Never played the rest of them, but the one was really good.
Go play Infinity.
You fucking up. Go play
Infinity. Dude, I'm okay. So I bought Infinity for 360 thinking that it's backwards compatible Xbox One because it's on their fucking ads for the backwards compatibility. And it's not backwards compatible with Xbox One. So I was like, well, fuck it. I'll just wait until they put it on.
Nah, figure that out, bro.
Yeah,
you need to play that game.
I think they're gonna make a remaster. So whenever they make the
remaster, fuck BioShock 2, you can definitely skip that shit. But Infinite is incredible.
All right, y'all. I'm about to be out. It's midnight where I'm at, and I'm finna go lay down with my lady.
Bye, nigga.
Peace, niggas.
All right, man.
Fucking gunshots and shit. Alright, man. Let's see what's next on the list. Mass Effect. Oh, funny we get there because we were just talking about it. Mass Effect Andromeda. Uh, I heard today, I was watching like a video when I was looking up the games, and they said the theme of this game is exploration, as in they didn't elaborate, so I don't know exactly what that means, but it's something to the effect of you'll have a lot more freedom than past Mass Effect games. I don't know exactly what that means, but I don't see how it could be a bad thing. Robin, do you care at all or no?
I don't know. I never played any of them, so.
God damn it, Norm! Wait your turn.
I think I've been like a 5 or a 6. I think most of that is kind of residuals of being with you or whatever, because I don't have an opinion outside. Like I didn't form my own opinion about that game. And you were like, this game is great. And I was like, oh, okay.
Okay, it's
I'll
great.
keep an eye out. Yeah.
Go ahead, Norm. Since you was so ready.
Oh, sorry.
Nah, it's cool. It's cool.
I was just saying I've never played the game, and I don't really care what's coming next.
Okay.
Like he was too excited to say that.
I almost muted that man. Hey, Piggy.
Man, when you really want to make people know that you don't care,
that's what happens. You really don't want people to know.
I'm surprised he ain't zoomed the shit in on his eye. Like, I don't give a fuck. Just stress the shit. I don't give a fuck. Hey, Piggy, you fuck with Mass Effect?
Yeah, it's been long enough from the bad taste of 3's ending left in my mouth.
Oh God, yeah.
That I'm looking forward to it.
That was such a sad ending for such a
time out. Was
relief.
3's ending really that bad?
Yes.
For the build up.
Yes.
All the years put.
You build up 3 games, carry all these decisions across all 3 games for that ending. It was not satisfying, bro.
It was really that bad because I've heard it's like the
worst
thing of all time.
It was like this. You know that show How I Met Your Mother? Like 9 years building that show up, and then the mother died in the last episode. It was like that.
You just feel cheated. Like it's just like the game was so epic, and then the ending was so bleh. It didn't make sense. It's almost like they didn't know how to end it, so they just did whatever came to mind. It was just so unfair to people who like put all them hours into them 3 games. Yeah, and it's like the game was so great. Everything about it was wonderful, and then you beat it, and you finally ready to see how it all ends. All this stuff you've done to save the universe.
Which is sad, because 2 had probably one of the best endings.
It really did.
I've played in a while.
Well, you know what that reminds me of? I mean, I never played Mass Effect, but you know what that reminds me of? Like the first Assassin's Creed, because it was so good. You do all this crazy shit, and then the ending's like, oh, to be continued, and you're like, what the fuck is gonna happen?
But see, that's different because there's more to come.
No, because the way they played it, they were like, oh, the Templars are on this island, we have to go to this island. Then the game ends, and then you use your eagle eye in the whatever room where the Astergo, VR system is, and you just see random signs. Nothing happens with that. There's just random signs, and then that was the end of the game. Like it was a real bullshit ending.
Something. But even with that said, as much as you may hate that ending, that was the first game. It wasn't the last game. So it's kind of different.
True.
Like
That's true.
with Mass Effect, you saw that ending and that was just it. Like we didn't even know they were going to make another Mass Effect. You know what I mean? And they waited a while. And I don't even think this one has anything to do with the first 3. Like this is probably years later and doesn't probably have anybody from the original trilogy in it. This is probably like, so I don't even, it's not going to fix that ending. It's just not.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Uh, Mass Effect, Mass Effect. All right, what's next? Move, stupid ass box. Does anybody give a fuck about Battlefield?
No.
Nah, not really.
Wait,
Unless
is
it's
that
bad
Battlefield
company.
1 coming out?
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
yeah, it's
I
like
think it'll
World
be
War One.
cool. I mean, I like that they're going back now. It's not so much future anymore. That's cool.
I mean, well, I don't know. I don't have a comparison point. I'm not a big shooter fan either, but I tend to skew more toward modern shooters as opposed to like World War Two or one, like the older wars. But Battlefield, I mean, it's a good franchise, but I'm just I'm I'm a co-op person, so like Battlefield ain't gonna do it for me. Like I really don't give a fuck. Like
I mean,
not
but do you
even
give a
because of the
fuck
thing.
about like Modern Warfare too?
No, no, I don't.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
I
No,
haven't
no,
given
no.
a
I mean,
fuck
I'm
about.
asking because like those are the two, right? Like those are the two
Yeah,
that
those
go
are
back and
those are
forth.
the shooters, the de facto shooters. But like I don't care about neither one of them because both of them are like the focus is like multiplayer competitive, and I just it's not my thing.
Right. That's fair.
Like I can play competitive games if people don't take them that seriously. But those two games, people take them dead serious. So they're willing to do things that I just think are corny and just take the
Well,
fun out. It's not fun. It's work.
that's why you should get into Overwatch because Overwatch is just as much
Nah,
of.
but Overwatch is going to become that way once people find out it's actually dope.
But for right now, it's pretty dope, man. It's like I don't feel like I've let people down if we lose a match. You know what I mean? You know.
Oh man, what's next? Oh, Zelda. Okay.
Oh yeah, 100%, in for that.
Now the funny thing about Zelda is, I mean, it's one thing for us to give a fuck or not give a fuck, but Nintendo clearly gives a fuck because their whole E3 conference is based on this game.
That's just weird to me.
Yeah, I was gonna
And
ask, like, besides do we care or not? I mean, Norm cares. Robin, you give a fuck about Zelda anymore, or you still do? Okay, cool. Peagle.
Absolutely.
All right, so everybody care. I mean, I'm not gonna say I don't care. Like, I haven't played a Zelda game in years. Like, to be honest, the last one I played
They ain't
was
released one in
Ocarina of
years.
Time. So like, since Ocarina, but I haven't owned a Nintendo system since '64. Like, I didn't have GameCube. I had a Wii, but I didn't get Zelda for it. And my son has a Wii U. I got him Wind Waker. He doesn't even play it. And I didn't get him Twilight Princess. So like, I haven't played a Zelda game since Ocarina of Time. But I still care about them because it's Zelda. But with that said, like, how do you feel about basing your entire conference around one game? Like, that's risky as fuck. Or do
Well,
you not agree?
I mean, they pretty much just given up on this year. Like Star
well,
Fox
yeah,
was trash.
aren't they like working on another system? Didn't they like? Isn't this like their last push
NX is
for the Wii
dropping
U?
in March next year.
Yeah,
Right.
but
So
apparently
it
they're not
makes
showing it
sense.
at E3.
Right.
And not only
Plus,
that, Zelda's the type of franchise that'll get you everyone that you need to get for that system. You know, I mean, much like how I bought the PS3 because it had Metal Gear 4 exclusivity when it first came out. Like I'm gonna get a Wii U just to play the new Zelda. You
But
know?
that Zelda is also
No,
on the NX.
well, the other
no,
thing
you
is,
won't.
if you're paying attention to Nintendo at this point, then the only people that are going to get that game are people that have been paying attention to Nintendo. Like they're not even looking to get new people.
At
They
all.
know what it is at this point.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just don't know why they would take that game and move it over to the NX and still have it on Wii U. Why not just make it a launch title for NX and be like, fuck the Wii U? I know they don't want to fuck over the
I mean, they pretty
fans
much
who
already
bought a
have.
Wii U expecting to play a Zelda game, but I don't know. It's like Twilight Princess all over again. It was originally for the Wii, and then they changed it and made it for the Wii and the Wii U. It's like the same debacle. I don't know, man. That's a whole nother
They're
podcast
calling
too.
it they're calling it
Well,
over
I don't
for
know,
this year.
but for Wii U, it was different. Or for the Wii, it was different because they had to redo the entire game to work with the Wii U, and then it came out like a year after it originally came out on GameCube, right? Something like that. It came out like
No, they
I'm not
dropped
a
them the
even
same
year
sure.
after
I
they
think
it
they
dropped the
came
same
out.
came
time.
Yeah, I
out.
thought they came out the
But they
same
made a
day.
killing off that shit when they hit the Wii U or the Wii.
Yeah, because the Wii had like an 8 billion user fan. Like so many people own that system.
You're breaking up.
My bad. Hold on. Am I still fucked up or am I good? I know, right? Before I get into this next game, I just want to point out this super exclusive OCG shirt that nobody on the planet has. Gotta thank Robin for that. I know she waited for me to say it.
She's cheesing too.
Yeah, right. Maybe we'll sell this color if we ever bring this shirt back, but we gonna overcharge y'all for it. Believe that. You gonna pay that tax. I'm gonna change something on it too, so I still got a 1-on-1. I'm gonna change the color of the letters or something. Swap this black and white so I can still have my own. But all right, what was next? That was Zelda. Let's see. For Honor. Does anybody even remember that game from last E3? I think it was a
Was that the
Ubisoft
one?
game.
Was that
With
the
the
one with
knights and
the
stuff, the
Okay,
Vikings
yeah.
and all
I
that.
remember
Yeah,
that.
So y'all still in a year later?
it
Because
looks interesting.
I
Yeah.
don't remember us. Have you seen anything about it since E3 or did it go underground?
No, I haven't seen anything.
Okay, because I'm sure we'll see it again. That's why I put it on the list. Like I added some games that we saw last year that we'll probably see more of this year.
The concept for me is enough to keep me interested, just to see what they do with it.
Yeah, I agree. Like it looked fresh to me when we saw it. I'm like, you don't see stuff like this every day. Just hopefully it's not. Like I hope it's just not too repetitive. I guess. Do you remember that game, Robin, or no? Whose conference was that during? I want to say, was it Sony's? I feel like it was. Maybe not. No, Ubisoft had their own conference.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was during theirs. But I guess I can't ask you if you care if you don't even know what I'm talking about. Ooh. Gangsta Norm is now sleeping Norm.
Yeah, it's been a long day, man. It started at 6 a.m.
Real?
Mm.
Mine did not. Not even close.
Nope.
My work week, yeah. Days off? No.
Nah, absolutely not.
Not even close. Alright, Robin, do you remember Ghost Recon by any chance?
Yes, and I don't care.
Peagle, what you think? Ghost Recon Wildlands?
All in on an open world Ghost Recon.
Yeah. I'm not convinced. What about you, Nor? Get the yawn out. All right.
I don't even know what that is. Ghost Recon? What is that? What is it?
Tom Clancy.
Oh no, I don't give a fuck about Tom Clancy. The motherfucker's been dead for 5 years. Let's just let that shit lie.
Ooh, scandalous.
Cannon.
What did he do?
Cannon.
Rainbow
Cannon.
Six? Is that his shit? Right?
Rainbow Six, Ghost Recon, Splinter Cell, all that.
Yeah, talk to me back in 2003.
The
and I'd be okay
Division.
with it. I don't give a fuck.
What'd you say?
The Division.
Oh shit! I did forget the Division. Holy shit! Yeah, that too.
Nah, that's not my scene. I don't give a fuck about any of that.
Nah, that's real. I mean, I'm not really here for Ghost Recon either. You ain't alone, but it's not because I think it sucks or anything. It's just not my type of game.
No,
I never
it's
played none of
definitely
them.
not my type of game. I mean, it's really not at all.
All right, Gran Turismo Sport.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
Robbie gives a fuck. Robin, you into exotic supercars that look all pretty, or are you good?
Nah. I don't like racing games, but only because like the only racing game I've ever been good at is like Mario Kart.
Seeing that coming.
So
Wait,
Like,
so does that mean you don't like them because you're not good at Mario Kart, or what?
how's that what you got from it?
yeah.
It was a joke. It was a joke. Sorry.
Hey, hold on a second.
Jers, you have the list. The fuck?
We just had to go to the bathroom and we putting the whole thing on pause. He could have put the list up in the camera so Robin could have kept going.
I mean, I'm gonna look at the chat right quick and then I'm gonna ask because we're on Ghost Recon, which I don't even see. But Shimu. Did anybody care about Shimu? Because people, okay, when they showed it at E3 last year, we went to the Sony E3 experience. People lost their shit.
Yeah.
And you remember,
because that game was amazing on Dreamcast.
If you remember last year,
it's not terrible. That's all I can ask for. That is not terrible.
Shimu actually made like their Kickstarter goal in 2 hours. Like they broke the shit. So that lets you know how amped other people are. Now I didn't play the game, so you have to forgive me. But I mean, as far as gauging other people's enthusiasm, I'll probably give it a 5 off the strength of other people are extremely excited about it. We had moved to Shenmue.
I can't wait for Shenmue, but like, have y'all ever played Yakuza on PS4, PS3? Like Yakuza
I played
5, 4?
I played a couple of them.
A lot like Shenmue. Like I kind of really dug that game too because it was a lot like Shenmue.
I don't know if it's exactly like
combat aside, right? Combat was kind of.
It's kind of the same vein, but a little different. If you like one, you might like the other, though. I can admit that.
Right. Yeah, that's what I was going for. Like, kind of, if you like one, you like the other. You know.
As far as Shenmue, I'm not that familiar with the series. Like I know of it, but I never really played it. But I'm not against it. And I mean, like Robin said, the fact that the Kickstarter hit the goal in like minutes, basically, to let you know that even if we don't give a fuck, people clearly do. Yeah, that shit was going crazy that night. Like they were in the theater going crazy trying to donate because we were at the E3 experience joint in the theater, and when they announced it, everybody's phones came out like shit was wild. Trying to donate.
Well, you know what? It's a lot like the Crash Bandicoot thing, man. There's enough of a following behind it that you really want something to happen for people that care for it,
Nostalgia is a powerful thing, man. Alright, I'm going to speed this up a little because I have business I have to tend to. Unless y'all want to just stay and kick it without me, your call.
Yo, it's 12:30.
I'm having. God.
Sheesh. Alright, well, I mean, the rest of the games aren't as. It's mostly stuff we've seen, so we don't have to really get in depth. We can just say what we think, and then we can wrap this up. Does anybody here still play Destiny at all?
No.
Okay, so I'm assuming. Yeah, same with me. I haven't played it in months, but I'm actually interested in the new expansion they're going to show. They're actually going to show it ahead of E3, I think, by a day or two.
What is it called? Rise of Iron or something like that?
Something like that. Something about Iron. I think you're right, Rise of the Iron. But I'm actually interested in that. I know for a damn fact Robin don't give a shit. She hate Destiny, so I ain't even finna waste my time. Star Ocean. Anybody besides me care about it?
I haven't played them, so I'd give it a shot if
I don't know what Star Ocean is, but
RPG, but I mean, hard to care if you don't know what it is.
Wait, is that like Phantasy Star or is it like?
No, Phantasy Star is different. Star Ocean is. Who the fuck makes Star Ocean? God damn it, I forgot. I feel like shit. Cause I feel like I should know, cause it's somebody who.
Triace,
okay. What else? They made something else.
I don't know.
Square Enix is
when I look at RPGs,
yeah, Square Enix. I thought it had to do with Square, and that's probably why I felt the way about not knowing.
Triace did Final Fantasy 13-2.
That was actually the only good one of the three, though. So you know what? That's funny. That's wild to me. Robin, Star Ocean, how you feel? I feel like they're people's eyebrow. That's what I feel like. Okay, cool. Okay, Telltale's Batman. What do you think?
Absolutely.
Absolutely in, 100%,
At this
100%.
point,
They haven't done any
Telltale can make a
wrong.
Sesame Street game and I'd pre-order it.
Yep.
Like they can't lose. That's just the way I
They
feel.
actually did make a Sesame Street game for Connect.
You fucking with me right now?
No, they made a Sesame Street game for Connect like 5-6 years ago.
That's actually awesome, and I want to know what it's like now. T-break.
He is not lying.
Robin, Batman, Telltale. You with it?
I don't know. I like the other Batman and I like Telltale's games. So yeah, I might be into it.
I just want to. Yeah, yeah. There's no way that could suck. Like I'm just convinced it's impossible. For that to be the game they fuck up would be crazy to me.
I have no doubts in my mind that they'll kill it.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright.
Do y'all know anything about this Agents of Mayhem game that just got announced today? I believe.
Oh
Just with the
yeah,
trailer.
that looks awesome. Agents of Mayhem looks amazing.
Supposedly,
I love-
it's like Saints of Rowish, which immediately checked me out. I'm good.
You don't like Saints Row? I love that shit.
Fuck no. I'm not a big GTA fan,
four,
so even
Well, see, my thing was like, all right. So, Saints Row 4 kind of lost me because like having superpowers and being able to do whatever you wanted to kind of took away the charm of the game, like having to work up to something. But 2 and 3, I thought were fantastic. I love those games, so I'm always in for whatever Volition's doing. Didn't like 4 so much, but 2 and 3 were great, and so I'm in for Agents of Mayhem. It seems like the same kind of vibe with the new IP, and I'm with that.
makes sense to me. All right, and the last game on my list. Well, it's not actually the last game, but it's the last one I'm gonna touch on. Only because the rest of the stuff on the list is all stuff they showed last year, so it's no real dire need to talk about it again. But Psychonauts 2, which I promised Norm I'd get to. And it was the
Again,
last
another
game I
game
added.
I'm really into. I can't wait.
Yeah, Psychonauts. I didn't say much about it earlier when you brought it up, but like Psychonauts really is like a beloved game, and the fact it took them so long to make another one is weird.
If you haven't played,
No, I actually have played Psychonauts a while
You didn't
ago,
like it?
albeit, but yeah, I did play it. I stumbled across it. I don't even know how I found it, but
So I played it back when it was on PS2, and then I forgot about it for years. And then when it was a digital download on PlayStation 3, I played it again, and I forgot how much cool stuff happens in that game. Like there's so much that happens. It really, I don't know. It was just a great. It was a great experience because there was so many different things that happened level to level. You know. And the puzzles really made sense. Like, once you figure them out, you're like, oh, that's just how it goes. When it worked, you know?
Robin, concentrate like a motherfucker.
Right.
I hear y'all, but it's another game that I don't know anything about. Like earlier today, they announced Final Fantasy 12. They were gonna do a remaster, not a remake, but a remaster. So we'll probably get that before we get Final Fantasy 7.
We gonna get everything
everything.
Square doing before we get Final Fantasy 7.
I can't wait for Final Fantasy 7 though. That's gonna be the best.
Or the worst. There is no in between.
You think they're gonna
Zelda
stick
in
to
VR before we
You
get
think they're
Final
gonna
Fantasy
stick to the
7.
same script and have it like crazy racist too? Because like Barrett was like real reckless in that game.
I think somebody will be aware of that and kind of scale.
Yeah, I heard they're kind of they're not reworking the main story, but I heard they're gonna like maybe rewrite it some and alter it, so maybe they'll nuance that character better, so he's not so
Mr. T.
stereotypically retarded. because they did a really good job with Sash from 13. So it's not like they don't have the capability of making a black character that isn't just offensive as fuck. But you know,
Right.
13 was also many, many, many years after 7. So
Right. 7 was
you
what?
know,
95? 94?
97
Oh, was it?
and
97?
13 was like
2006?
yeah around then. So they had almost a decade to like work on that. So you
Right.
know, you live and learn.
Right.
So I mean, I don't really. Excuse me. I don't really want to get into the hardware. I know we said before the podcast that we might, but I mean, you know, whatever. Like, they might have upgraded systems. They might not. Who cares at this point? You either gonna get one or you not. I don't feel like it's nothing we need to really. I don't give a fuck if we should give a fuck. Let's just put it like that.
I mean, I think we're all in the same boat where eventually we'll have all the systems that come out. So, what does it really matter?
I mean, you know, I want a Neo, but we'll see what happens. Oh shit, that's crazy. But so I mean, unless there's something else E3 related you want to touch on before we go, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up.
I'm good.
Robin, you got any
Tekken
closing
7
thoughts?
is going to be shown at E3.
I can't believe it took her this long to say that.
Is that a prediction or are you letting everybody know?
No, it will be.
Oh, okay.
They totally said they're gonna have a show off the main stage on the 10th.
They got like a
Not the
like a
10th, the
booth.
16th. The yes.
All right, I know you happy about that. That means it's getting closer.
I am, and the only problem with me being so happy about it is that I won't get it before Evo,
I
which you
told you
know
that
is
wasn't gonna happen though.
personally important to myself, seeing though I signed up for the tournament. But you know, that's like my one thing. That and you know, maybe Bethesda can give me what I've been waiting for.
Why does your camera look like that?
Okay, so it's
I
not
don't
just me.
know.
She's on the VHS filter.
Yeah,
That
Well,
was-
shit look like the Ring video.
you got that tracking all messing up your shit.
My brother Wildin', man. We don't want to talk about that. All
all
right,
right, everybody.
Norm, you said you ain't had nothing to say. Peagle, you got anything you want to say before we go?
Nah, I'm gonna get this ramen and get my Alienation game up so Robin finally has some people to play with.
You play Alienation?
Yeah. I just got it when I got Overwatch. I kind of been going back and forth.
The fuck you was gonna tell me?
When
He
I got
told
up a
us
little
at
bit
the
and catch up with y'all,
beginning.
but I did say that at the beginning.
Oh, my bad. Must have missed it.
He
Probably
definitely said it.
thinking fat boy thoughts.
But anyway,
All right, guys. Y'all have a good night.
Damn, I
Take
think
it
we
easy.
put in 2 hours. That's fire.
we did.
That's what's up. All right, so we gonna go ahead and get out of here. No, we not chopping this shit up. You either gonna sit and watch this 2 hour video, or you gonna say fuck y'all and not watch it. You know, we don't give a fuck. I mean, you know,
That's how it is.
I mean, nothing we can do about it. We just provide the content. It's up to y'all to consume it. What I will say is, you know, for anybody watching right now or who might watch this later, we will be putting this out in podcast form. I will probably break it up because no one wants to listen to a 2 hour podcast. I recognize that. So I just split it into like half-hour chunks or something. And, you know, maybe that'll be cool. And we'll be back after E3 to wrap this shit up, B. We'll probably be, I'm pretty sure all of us will be live tweeting as the conferences happen. I thought about doing live blogs for the video, but everybody will be live tweeting, so nobody will come watch this shit. So I don't think there's a point really. I'd rather just wait till it's all over and then we recap the shit, you know, in this same format. I think that'd be better. So yeah, let's get out of here so Robin can keep playing Alienation and I can go handle my other set of responsibilities away from work.
Thank you guys for everybody who tuned in. I thank you guys for coming and joining the podcast. We really love the arcade games team, and I can't stress that enough to you guys. Really appreciate you guys taking time out of your night to come help us with the podcast. And if anybody else wants to join us, be a guest, come talk to us. We'll really appreciate it. We are, by gamers for gamers. So what kind of people would we be if we didn't invite gamers? So
Absolutely.
I hope you all enjoyed the podcast. Like Jer said, we'll be back to wrap up E3. That means all the shit that they showed us and all the surprises. We'll give you that, and we'll give you our honest opinion of what these devs have been doing all year since the
So
last time we
it's
saw
gonna
them.
get real. Believe that.
Yeah.
Cause I'm pretty sure I'm gonna
So,
have some shit to shit on.
yeah, that's gonna happen.
Right?
It always does.
Yeah, I was nice today because I was moderator. I don't want to moderate that one. I'm gonna talk my shit.
Well, I guess we know who the moderator will be.
I'm gonna talk crazy.
All right, and if you don't have your tickets to Sony's E3 experience, please go get
All
on
right.
the
Good
wait
night,
list.
guys. I'm out.
All right, Norm, you
Night.
Alright,
probably
man.
fucked if you don't got them by now.
Peace.
Well, they
Yeah,
might
you
be
could get on the
resold.
wait
No
list.
shot.
Yeah, you could get on the wait list, which they reserve 20% of the theater for the wait list. So it's not like they sell out and then have you on a wait list for no reason. Oh, and one last thing before we go, just in case somebody's watching this that isn't aware of how to find this, everything's basically arcade games, but we'll run through it. Facebook's arcade games, Twitter is at arcade games, no spaces, anything. What else? IG is arcade games, YouTube is arcade games. Am I missing something? Blog
Somebody
is
please say it's
arcadegames.com.
probably
Should
arcade
be look,
games.
You'll be fine. What else? That's pretty much it. Unless y'all want to throw out like individual stuff or anything. Otherwise, we could go.
Nope, that's
Nah.
it for tonight, you guys. Have a good one. Happy gaming.
Peace.